This is Tech Gears. My name is Levi. We're about to head into the gym to finish up our review on part 2 of the best Lebrons of 2022. Today we're looking at the Lebron 18 lows. These things have been really surprising. I'm excited to get back to the studio and we'll break it all down for you guys. Let's jump right in. Really enjoyed the fit on this. Only negative, and it's not really negative, it's just it is what the shoe is. It runs narrow this way, but unlike the Soldier, it does have a traditional tongue, so pretty much any foot type you have, I think you're going to be able to get this and have it fit you well. Again, I had to go with a 13, tried a 12, tried a 12 and a half, and it's just really narrow, especially in the midfoot. There is some give, so if you have a wide toe box, you might be able to go just a half size up. I went full to a 13 versus what would be a 12 wide or 12 and a half, and it worked out great for me. So I do have a little bit of space up front, but it's nothing too bad. So if you have a wide midfoot, you may have to go that full size up. Everyone else, if you're a normal footer, you can probably go true to size. This thing, I was really impressed with how it fit, especially coming from like the 18, that's a knit, and then the 17, that was just weird, and obviously looking at the Soldier line. So this was a huge bonus to it, just having a nice fit right out of the box. I think most players are going to enjoy this. Second aspect, that was actually a big step up from the Lebron 18 that we have here with the knit upper, and there's pros and cons to both, is just the amount of support. Again, you have this really nice structured heel area. You see that plastic piece that really comes all the way through where you're really tucked in. This air unit isn't necessarily plush or super soft, but it's soft enough where it absorbs impact, and we'll get into cushion later, but because it's not this really mushy ride, it doesn't really affect stability. I think it does a great job. Traction was about the same as the 18, but support wise, we have that flat base. We have a nice solid heel cup where you're locked in, and those materials don't have as much give as what we had with a knit upper. So it's not flexing as much. So this material, hopefully we can get a kind of a focus on here, really does a great job of complementing being light, moving with your foot, but still being really strong and rigid. Not as painful as something we had like on the 16 lows, but and the 17 lows, I thought the cushion setup was really hard. This, and we'll I guess jump right into the cushion aspect of it, is just so well balanced. The heel to toe off is incredible. It just feels really nice. We're obviously using React foam in the forefoot, which you don't have too many shoes using React anymore, and most of the basketball shoes with React I thought were terrible. This is a little soft, it's a little bouncy, and just has a great heel to toe transition. I really like the cushion on this. You felt lower to the court even though you had this massive air unit than you did on the 18 or even the 19, so you still feel pretty quick in your responses, and it's not this super mushy even though it does have a nice impact absorption. So it is softer and something given on the like the Currys, which do absorb impact really well, but they're really firm. This is just, I think, the best balance of everything we have here. We're getting a softer landing than even something like the Zoom Air and the Lebron, the 14 Soldier, and then we're not getting as mushy or as bouncy as what we have in the 18 and the 19. So really well balanced shoe. Finally, the traction. This is pretty much taken straight off of the 18. It's okay. It works. It's one that it surprises me because it's better than I think it is, but you do have to wipe, right? I never found myself slipping, so I do like that it's gradual. As dust gathers on the court, it starts to slide a little bit. You never feel like you're gonna roll your ankle. You never feel like you're out of control. I've never fell in these, which I have in plenty other shoes. This is something that the traction works. It's gradual. Just make sure you wipe, and it does the job. This potentially might be the best all-arounder here. Just finishing up the review on the Lebron 18 lows, and these things are surprisingly good. You are getting more cushion than just your basic setups as far as your everyday shoes like your Dames or your Kyrie 7s. The Kyrie 8 should be pretty good. It's not quite a max cushion setup, but they work really well. I went over that. It's not mushy. You still feel quick. Traction has never let me down. I mean, there's no squeaking, but it works. And overall, they've just been really enjoyable. I'm able to play how I want to play, and I can play quick, I can make hard stops, support's been good. They have been a surprise. We still got the other 2 Lebrons to do. We're going to do the LeBron 18 and the 19 coming up. But overall, the 18 low has been one of my favorites. Stay tuned for part 3 and part 4. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And let me know whatever comparisons you guys want me to do next. This is Levi with Sneaker Gears, and I'll come at you later.